FreeDoom Phase 1, Episode 3, Mission 5. And yes, I've already had a quick go at this level. It is good. I thoroughly enjoyed it as well. So the quality's staying high. Now I'm going to sneak up behind these guys because I want a bit of ammunition with which to deal with them. The only issue with this level is there is possibly the most... Let's get rid of these first. Tedious cyber demon fight so far. You'll see why. It's not really the level's fault either. More to do with the the auto aim that is inflicted upon you in this source port. It was there in the original Doom, and they've just copied it. Well, copied it. There's not, given any way to get around it. And you'll see how that causes a problem. Not a fan of auto aim at the best of times, to be honest, but this really shows why it can be a pain. Bit of a few spectres. As you can see, there's quite a few enemies on this one. 133. 7 secrets. One of those secrets is here. So I'll press that switch. Looking at switches, these doors are both opened by these. Actually, I'll grab all the health before I continue. Oh, I didn't manage to run across that gap then. So these two switches, they open these two doors here. There's no problem with having both open that I can see. Get a bit of infighting going. Deal with some of the others whilst they have a scrap. There's a hit scanner somewhere. Oh, there was. Imp sorted him out. Oh. Yeah, I should have thought about that. Right, I've just wasted all my ammo. And now I've got quite a few enemies to deal with. Don't worry, it's not one of those levels. I'm not going to moan about ammunition all the way through. Teleport. Didn't know that was a thing. I dealt with these a lot more... Oh, come on. Sensibly when I first played this level. There we go. Bit of ammunition. There's some ammunition for my handgun here. Right, come on. We've got to sort this guy out. Thank you. Yeah, that wasn't quite as well executed as the first time I played it. And of course, the first time it was pure luck because I was playing it blind. So I should have known better. Yellow door over here. I'm trying to remember whether there are any more secrets in this area. There is one secret, which is the starting position. But we can't get at that just yet. And you'll see, keeping this door open. I don't think we need to, I think we're okay. Around here, got ammo bag. Oop. Misjudged fireballs, but at some point, one of these guys is going to actually die. Yay! There we go. Well, that took more effort than I thought it would. So, yeah, let's bring that guy up to us. Oh, he moved off it. Yeah, these are going to be awkward to fight, but we've got to kill him. 100% kills and all that One down. I think there's another. Yeah. So, this is where the ammunition starts to get better. Look. Is there a reason for that ammunition getting better? Of course there is. Of course there is. Now, this is the first considerable scrap that we're about to enter into. We'll use a few of those rockets. As we get some more back. And some cells. Now, the first time I played through this, I did the entire... There's another guy down there. Level without using the cells at all. Because I didn't know where any cell-based weapons were. Here we go, here comes that scrap. So I feel coming out here is probably going to be a good way to start it. It does get nasty if you're in the middle of it. The rockets are in order. I don't want to waste them, so I'm being very careful. And we do have the beginning of that auto-aim issue. So as they're quite a distance, by the time the rocket gets to them, they can, obviously, if they're walking, walk out of the collision with the rocket. So they just take splash damage instead. Now, obviously, the solution to that is to lead them a bit. But if you lead them a bit, the auto-aim jumps in, I'll help you, and corrects your aim to directly at them again. So leading them just doesn't work. We can't get back through here. That requires a yellow key, so we do need to press on. And this is quite an odd little setup. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing unfun about it. But it is peculiar. A bit of platformy stuff, really. Let's see, that's that. Auto aim up and down, obviously, is a requirement when you're playing the game without mouse look. But the auto aim left and right is the thing that really does you in. Right, this has opened a door over there. Now, before continuing, it's a good idea to sort out the problem that that's just caused. So, onto me, there we go. You don't want these sneaking up behind you. One down. Two down. If you heard that platform move, it is literally just that trying to move again, I believe. This is a bit that got me stuck for a while. We can drop down here. A couple of rockets, but nowhere to go, nothing to activate. So how do we get past this? Now, if you look at the map, and I'm going to zoom in. Don't know if you can see that very well with this style of map. There is an arrow pointing in the direction of this. What we need to do is shoot at it. If you're going to die on this level, it's probably here. This trap is pretty much a death trap. I'll show you how to get around it. If we trigger this line, and then drop down here into the teleport. We get a bit of distance between us and that guy. Just going to change my weapon. Come on, Baron. Well, I was hoping he'd come over here, but I think he's walked off around that corner. Can't get far around that corner because there is another surprise waiting for you. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Well, that was stupid. Thank you. Good job, there's a new kit there. Yeah. Decademon, not much of a threat. But it is quite a threat when you've got a Baron the other side and they're both shooting at you with nowhere to hide. It's quite a deadly little encounter that if you're trapped in it. We continue around this peculiar platformy room. And as you can probably tell, things are going to open up. I'm going to quick save. Here we go. So, what we really want is a bit of infighting going on, preferably. Don't dodge. It's a waste of ammo, that. Will we need much rocket ammo? Yep. So we do need to use it sparingly. I'm sorry about the cautious style of play for this level, but it's a little bit pokey and it's gone all the way over there. You know, difficult to navigate. You do have to be kind of careful with it. It's a bit close for using a rocket as far as I'm concerned, and we all know what happened before. I did a face rocket that coincident would be carried off. Right. Now, there is a secret here. Or at least there is a way to access the secret. I've just triggered one by walking over the line, but there is a second. If you shoot this, it seems to have done nothing, but it has... Oh, there's some cells there. A shotgun. It has triggered secret. Let's jump around here. Just pick up the ammunition that's being dropped. Not going to turn any of this down. Can get that if you want. Do I need the health? No, I don't. It's not marked secret, that. Right, so one of the things that triggered was this around here. We've now got access to this, which is the next secret. So we've got 2 secrets now. You know, I swear I had more than 2 secrets at this point already. But we are going back. Yes, actually. Let me just show you another secret that's here. This completely unmarked, practically, pillar here is a really hidden secret. It doesn't trigger yet, but we will go back and get that. That has opened the starting door, so the door behind you where you started. We'll also find that that line depth that I said I triggered by walking over has opened this. I don't need that. And that's yet another secret. This room will beat you up a bit, because we've got... I didn't think he died then. Lots of hit scanners, shotgunners, hidden away in the walls, and annoyingly you don't even get their ammo. Unless you're really lucky. Is it worth coming down here? Yep. One lost soul. Didn't see him. He was there, I didn't realise he popped over the wall yet. Really eating through my ammo this room. It's got to be done though. We've got to do the kill count. Is he going to make an appearance now that I've woken him up? Come on. Thank you. Right. Those behind that flashing corridor. Probably the most dangerous thing here at the moment. There's at least one more corridor like that over the back there. Just those are the ones you want to take out because you just can't see them. Slow progress around here, I've got to admit. To press this switch now. We'll grab that. I can't. Nope, sorry, it's a stim pack. I can't tell the difference on FreeDoom between stim packs and health bonuses. Large energy recharge. Certainly useful. It's even more so. Those not in the know, that is the equivalent of the BFG. And it's put us back here. And I fell off. So, let's continue. Health is, oh, we got, yeah. We have another fight here to deal with. Oh, I'm stuck on a... I'm gonna go get the health over here. Okay, I'm glad I left that. Your mate's turned up, look. Oh, don't dodge me, rockets. Oh. I have no control over aiming because of that auto aim. More rockets, more shells, it's all appreciated. So if we go back to the start of the level, you can see that this door now is opened up and there's a teleporter in there. And that's yet another secret. I'm trying to think as to whether I've missed any others now. Yes. Over here. There we go. So, we can continue now that we have the yellow key. It's a bit of a scrappy fight towards the end of this. Did I pick up a berserk? I know there's a berserk on this level. No, obviously not. Come on, Kako, there we go. Squish. Trying to remember where the berserk is now. Making sure I use my shotgun predominantly for this. Because shotgun's going to be the least useful with the big fight that I know it's coming. Let's save any other ammunition we got. I think we all know what's going to happen when I press that switch. I don't need health. There is. It's around here somewhere. There is a sneaky... What's one that's sneaky secret? In that corner. Yes, there is. Right, okay. It's because I've got to do this. Right here. So, there is a sneaky secret in that corner. But you need to have triggered these guys first to access it. And this secret too would have made my life... Well, he was invincible then. Would have made my life a lot easier as well. Because I don't think for the fight that's going to happen, the BFG... It's going to be a massive amount of help. Due to the way that the BFG works. Oh, that was close. It's the one problem with Doom 1 is, especially FreeDoom, which seem to be very happy with the Barons, is you do get tired of shotgunning Barons to death. So, sneaky secret here. Get ourselves a plasma gun. That one is visible. It's a misaligned texture, deliberately misaligned texture, and also doesn't quite reach the floor, so at least they're giving a hint for that. Unlike that pillar earlier. So what's this all about then? Well, let me save. And we'll do it sort of piecemeal. Trigger the one. Trigger the next. Using a few rockets. Okay, we can now safely collect this ammo. Health-wise, I'm okay. I will go over here. Grab those shotguns. I don't know if there's a way up if I drop down there. I think that might be inescapable. But they have put teleporters in for most of this level, so press both of these, leg it. Come on, shoot, shoot, shoot. Get some infighting going. Dealt with the caco. I reckon plasma gun, but the problem we got here is that issue again. If I shoot, try and lead, it won't let me. So this is, as I said, and I will save actually, the most tedious cyber demon fight, because you got to wait for him to stop before you can shoot. If that auto aim wasn't a thing, that wouldn't be a problem. Look, it's terrible. And he stops when he shoots, so you then have to hide. It's long-winded. And I'm bound to make some mistakes here in it. Before, I had to do this using only a rocket launcher and a chain gun. So this won't be quite as tedious this time around. Oh. First face rocket. Of the fight, not of the video. Yeah, I've had more fun fights than this one. Stop, stop. Starting to get impatient now and putting more. Leaving it a bit later before coming out, but bear in mind a rocket can pretty much instantly kill you. It does pay to be cautious. Anytime today. We'll be out of plasma ammo soon. Whoa, that was panicky. You see, the BFG, I'll tell you why. There we go, he's down. The reason why I didn't use the BFG is a lot of people don't fully understand how it works. BFG will send out the projectile, the bit that you're used to seeing, and that projectile does damage, and it does, you know, a fair amount of damage. If you hit something with the projectile, that's how you get the larger damage rolls with the BFG. But a huge amount of the damage that the BFG does happens after that projectile has hit something. Your gun will then shoot out invisible tracers, and every enemy hit by those invisible tracers will also take a huge amount of BFG damage. When fighting a cyber demon, you can get a max damage hit with the BFG by shooting at pretty much point blank range, because you hit them with the projectile, then all the tracers hit the cyber demon, which means you can kill them in a couple of kills or so. But with this sort of distance in between, and with the amount of time it takes for that projectile to cross the sort of void between us, it's not worth trying to hit them with the BFG. The damage of just the projectile itself, should that projectile actually hit them, of course, should it be aimed correctly. Remember, you can't lead because of that auto aim. Should that projectile hit them, it will do a certain amount of damage, but not as much, because you will then be hiding around the corner when your tracers go off, and you won't hit the cyber demon with those tracers. So that's why I chose plasma gun. I don't think the BFG would have been the thing. I've also noticed we're missing one secret. This here is the exit of the level. We're also missing a kill. So it does appear to be that the secret has an enemy involved. I will have a quick look at the map, because I've zoomed in, haven't I? Let's see what secrets we've got. 1, 2, yeah, okay, alright. This secret doesn't have a kill in it, you know, an enemy in it, so we will need to find this enemy. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the items. I do this every time, don't I? I'm looking at the items, not the kills. We've got 133 kills. Ignore me, I'm an idiot. So, yeah, this last secret, it's easy to forget. Right there. And that was the berserk that I was talking about. I knew there was a berserk on this level. 100% secrets, 100% kills, 100% items. That's it. There is one thing that I do want to show you, actually. So I've ended the level here, but we will very quickly, once it's totted up the score, load up the save game and just have a look at it. It's a bit of a peculiarity with that level. which is something I spotted that it's really taking me half an hour. Something that I spotted. It's just worth having a quick look at. So we won't be doing this level. Let me... It's not F10. What's the quick load? There we go, F9. Quick load the last save. And have a look at the map. We got the auto map earlier. Does it show? It doesn't show. Hidden off the edge of the map, and we will cheat to go there. But we want to go this way. Let's use ID click. Oh, we want map follow on. So this is the start, but there is something over here. Here we are. So this is littered with multiplayer only collectibles and deathmatch starts. There is a tiny little deathmatch arena hidden away in the corner of the map. And an exit. I don't know if that exit... I was going to say, I don't know if that exit goes to a secret level or something like that, or whether it goes... But it wouldn't do, would it? It's a deathmatch. I'm having one of those days today. Turn off no clip. And we'll exit this way, shall we, this time. Right, that time obviously only 99% because I'd already completed it and I loaded a save game from before the Cyber Demon had perished. But, yeah, that was quite a fun level. That fight, I'm not going to blame the mapper for that. If you play it in something like GZ Doom or GZ Doom if you're American, it would be a more fun fight. You would be able to lead by switching off the auto aim, and you wouldn't have to, you know, sort of do it quite as cautiously as I had to there. It wouldn't be quite as tedious. That said, this source port, PR Boom Plus, it emulates what happened in the original game. So I suppose you could argue that the mapper should have taken that into account. Maybe that's how they wanted that fight to play off, though. But other than that, the map's really nicely made. It's fun, it's varied, and especially that odd little platformy section. It does cramp in quite a few places, but there's also a few more open fights, and you can lead enemies back to the more open areas in many places. So, yeah, enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching.